Joining us today is Drew Lentz with Frontera Consulting. Drew, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, about Frontera, and what services you provide your customers?
Excellent. So we're a VAR integrator. We established ourselves about 6 years ago. Our anniversary just came up this month. And we set up to be a VAR integrator in an area that wireless could be pretty impactful. We're down in rural South Texas. There's not a lot of infrastructure down there, so we figured if we could go and put together solutions for municipalities and groups that could fully take advantage of wireless, to increase efficiencies and help them spend less money, that's some place that we could carve out a good niche for ourselves. And so we've been pretty successful down there. We're working with about 90 different municipalities, and we've got businesses of all shapes and sizes. Primarily we focus on wireless, so point-to-point, point-to-multipoint, and Wi-Fi communications, with an emphasis on design and engineering, process and procedure, making sure the job's done right the first time. But we don't really, delve into the network side too much. We try and just focus on one thing and be really good at it. So
nice. Well, you mentioned point-to-point, point-to-multipoint, and Wi-Fi. Are these all products that you use from Cambium?
I do actually. I've been a fan of the products for quite a while. So from the point-to-point, using the 650 and the 800 series radios, down to the multipoint with the EPMPs and the 450s, we definitely have a lot of those deployed. And then now with the addition of the Wi-Fi product line over the last year, couple of years, we wanted to give it a chance. We've been thoroughly happy with everything else that we've deployed, so we wanted to make sure that if we had an opportunity to keep it all under one roof, we could. And part of that was because of Maestro. We wanted the ability to see the entire network from the top down, and in this case all the way down to the user devices that are inside a home or inside an office building or a government branch office.
Well, tell me a little bit more about that. Within Maestro, are there any services, any features you've been able to offer that you were not able to do before?
Absolutely. So what we did is first we just started using it as our internal management tool. We didn't offer it as a service to our customers. We just looked at it as a way to make sure that what we were doing a good job at, making sure that our network stayed up, whether or not the customer knew. We've never really delved into the managed services offering because it's always been cost prohibitive to us. If we have to pay a lot of licensing fees and support fees and everything just to get the ability to offer managed services, that didn't make a lot of sense to us. And so when Maestro came out and the price point was nothing, it really opened up a lot of opportunity for us, where even if it's something as small as $5 a month per AP, it's something that incrementally it adds up over time with us. And so now we're able to offer the services where we maintain the equipment, we keep the firmware updated, we're able to offer break-fix services on the fly, and by monitoring the software, knowing what's up, what's down, what's overused, what's underused, it gives us the ability to kind of be that middle ground for places like condominium complexes or RV parks, or even a lot of hotels that don't have an IT staff. We can be cost friendly to them by offering a little bit of managed services, but over the course of a lot of customers, it really starts to add up. Very
nice. I understand that you brought a video along with you today.
I did. We completed a project a couple months ago, about 2 months ago, down on a beautiful jewel of a town called South Padre Island, Texas. It's right on the.
Been there.
Yeah, it's a great place. It's one of the top beaches in the United States, and they get a lot of renters that come in. So a lot of property owners who own condos, they rent them out, they lease them out. But what's happening is in hotels, like the big flag brands, you expect a certain level of service when you go in there, or at least from a Wi-Fi or network service perspective. But when you go into these condos, when you're doing a vacation rental, or you're going to go spend a week or two with your family somewhere, that's not really the first thing that comes to mind when these property owners are trying to figure out a way to differentiate themselves in the industry. So we had a homeowners association approach us and say, we want our property to be on par with everybody else. And so we used the design standards that we use in some of the larger flag properties to build that out. And we took a really cool approach to it because we wanted to make sure that every device you could possibly think of would work on that network. Because I'm the guy that has the voice activated assistant at home, and my kids have 2 tablets, and I've got my computer and everything else. And connectivity is the important component of it. It's making sure that there's enough connectivity there and enough capacity there to handle everything that we want to throw at it. So we built around that, and as you'll see in the video, we had a lot of fun. This was actually shot inside one of the condo units. We wanted to be as authentic as possible, so we were streaming 4 tablets. We had Alexa going. We had streaming video going. We had 3 connected TVs, a connected thermostat. We connected to my security camera system back at home. And it's actually my daughter and my son that are in there. So we didn't have to guide them to act. They just kind of did whatever they would normally do at home, and it worked out pretty well. So.
Well, let's take a look at that now.
South Padre Island is one of the top-rated beaches in the United States. This 2.5-mile-long strip of land is filled with restaurants, entertainment, activities, and is soon to be one of the top spaceports on the globe. This means they're demanding renters and property owners trying to keep up with technology.
Mom, what time is dinner?
Alexa, what time is it?
When we were approached by the Homeowners Association, it was so that we could add a quality internet and Wi-Fi experience to the properties, their renters, and their residents. When you're on vacation, the last thing you want to worry about is being connected to your friends, family, the world around you, and even sometimes your work. The Wi-Fi network and access to the internet have to support everything you want to do, and it has to be flawless and effortless. Just because you're staying on an island doesn't mean you have to be an island. Maybe you want to catch up on some shows and movies, your kids want to chat with their friends, play games and stream videos, maybe you want to check back in on your home security system. You want information at your beck and call. We focused our design on user experience and capacity, while still giving us the ability to remotely manage and maintain the network. This not only met the needs of our client and their guests, but gave us the ability to sign the customer up on a service contract that was affordable enough for them while driving revenue for us. By working with Cambium Networks, we were able to give them the technology being demanded of them without having to onboard staff to help handle the tech side of things. We can remotely maintain equipment, assess issues, spot outages, and be proactive about our support offering from anywhere in the world using Cambium's web-based management and monitoring platform, CN Maestro. Because the cloud licensing is included with each Cambium CN Pilot access point, we can keep our costs low to the customer for maintenance and support. Frontera's Wi-Fi managed service business has increased significantly since we started deploying more Cambium Network CN Pilot APs. The hardware is reliable and robust enough for demanding customers, and the back-end configuration and administration is simple and powerful, and keep our customers happy with the latest technology using Cambium Networks. Whether it's a point-to-point microwave system, a community broadband project, or Wi-Fi in a resort town condo complex, with Cambium Networks, our customers can rest assured they're in great hands.
Hello. So if you're interested in the beta and what's coming up, all you need to do is go to cloud.cambiumnetworks.com. There's a link for the beta. You can sign up for it. Anybody who's already using CN Maestro, it's the same website used to gain access to that. In addition to that, please join our community. At community.cambiumnetworks.com, you'll have access to our forums, our knowledge base. You can provide us ideas on how you think we can make things better. And you can also share your stories and view the stories that other people have. See what they've done. Thank you very much.